In this tip, I'm talking about curing your over-the-top golf swing. So if you don't know what that is, your golf club is swinging. There's a plane line here. Just imagine a line going through the shaft and out that way. You're over top of that line, swinging across the line. Another way to think about it, there's a target line right here. You are outside the line to in. Ideally, we want to be closer to inside the line, square to inside. It could even go a little bit inside to out, all right? But we don't want to be doing this over the top golf swing. So that is seen in basically average players that learned golf as an adult. That is because your average player that learned as an adult goes up to the top like this, tries to hit hard with their arms. When they try to hit hard, their body leans forward, that sends it over the top. So what do people do if they don't know how to fix an over-the-top swing? Well, they simply aim to compensate for the over-the-top swing. So your right-handed golfer is going to aim over here. Lefties, obviously, going to aim over here. All right, so watch. If I go like this and I swing over the top, my ball is going over towards the target. The thing is, I was aimed way over there. The problem with that is that you don't recognize that you are swinging over the top. Plus, why would you ever want to fix your over-the-top swing? You need the over-the-top swing to hit your ball on target. Why would you ever fix that? So here's what I'm getting at, right here. If I aim over here, I have to come over the top to hit it on my target. Why would I fix it? If I fix my over-the-top swing, guess where the ball's going to go? It's going to go over there. Why would I keep doing that? That would look like you've hit a push, when really that was a perfect shot. You need your over-the-top swing to hit the ball on target. So why would you ever fix your over-the-top swing? You would never fix it. This is the problem right here. So what you want to do is you want to be squarely aligned, okay? Because you have to know if you're coming over the top or not. If you know you're coming over the top, let's say I hit a shot like this, I've got an over-the-top swing, and I step up and I'm nicely squarely aligned, and then I go like this. Okay, now the ball goes way offline. So now I know I'm coming over the top. So if that's the case, I would want to fix it. Okay, if you don't know you're coming over the top, all you have to do is set up a stick like this, aim it at a target. I've got it aimed down these bunkers here, and then hit some shots. If all your shots for righties keep going to the left, and lefties, they keep going to the right, you're swinging over the top. So I would, probably want you to fix that because that is just very inconsistent. All right, so square up, hit some shots. Recognize, where are you hitting the ball? Are you hitting it on your target? From square? Fantastic. Are you swinging a little inside out with a little draw? Fine. Are you going like this, swinging over the top and hitting pulls, pull hooks, or pull slices? If you are, you're swinging over the top. So now you have to be able to fix it. So like I said, it's caused because you're trying to hit the ball with your arms. You're here like this. You're at the top. I'm going to hit this one. So as soon as you do that, you start leaning forward. Your spine is leaning this way. That means your club will swing over the top. See, my spine is here. Okay, so we need our spine to tilt backwards. How do we get that? Well, first off, we want to loosen up our arms. That's a big part of my teaching. I don't want you hitting hard with your arms. Instead, we're going to use our legs and hips to hit the ball. All right, so when I fire my legs and hips, that sends me backwards or tilts me more than when I started. So I'm getting this tilt in the downswing, not this way by hitting with my arms. All right, and that's why I'm going to hit the ball more down the line. I'm not going to come over the top. Okay, so right here, if I'm like this, just like this, I'm gonna use my legs and hips to hit the ball. That ball right there is absolutely dead straight. All right, so I'm doing that with my legs and hips. Understand, when you're swinging over the top, you're leaning this way, okay? That's sending it over the top. That's because you're hitting with your arms. You need to turn your arms off, start loosening up. Then we need to start firing our lower. Feel like your body's tilting this way when you come down, not going this way. So simple drills, you can be sitting here like this, just hit the top, tilt, okay? Tilt your whole body this way, just to get the feel. Right here, tilt that way, okay? Instead of tilting this way. So right here, you can just manually tilt like that. Easy one that you could do, take your ball like this, put it on a tee, get the logo of your ball and face it that way, right there, okay? Logo is facing that way. Now, right here, I can just barely see the logo. So go to the top like this, and then see the logo when you hit the ball. Now, if you overdo it, you're gonna hit pushes. That's fine, because all you're trying to do is fix the over-the-top swing. Okay, fix the over-the-top swing. Then, if you're still pushing it out there, you can either release it so it draws back, or you just turn a little bit more, then you won't tilt too much. But the whole objective is to get rid of the over-the-top swing at first. You got to get rid of that swing, then you can dial it in once you're a little bit better at it. All right, so hopefully you understand it. I see this constantly. You know, most people are misaligned. That's because they're playing for their over-the-top swing. If you aim over here for righties, lefties over there, if you are here, you have to swing over the top. Why would you fix it? You would never fix it. You need to swing over the top to hit a good shot. If you actually did a perfect swing, you would hit it over there. So you'd think that's a bad shot, when really, that's a perfect shot. See what I mean? So square up, set up an alignment stick, square up, hit some shots. Figure out, are you coming over the top or not? I guarantee 80 to 90% of you are coming over the top. Because 80 to 90% are whacking at it with their arms. So loosen up your arms, start getting this tilt, do the little drill I showed with the label of the ball, and in no time, you can fix your over-the-top swing. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then click on this link right here, or click the link in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.